Look at someone like Kohli. He's dropped 2 catches. He's got the death overs bowling a bit messed up, and he's played a bad shot to get out. I wonder what he's thinking about tonight. If he's able to just switch off and say, "That's right, everyone has these games once in a while. I'll come back strong," or is he letting it get to him, saying, "I hope it's not the start of another season"?
Yeah, I think that's key. Because it's a long way to go. I mean, the positive way to look at it is we won the first one. It's 1-1 at this stage. Let's just obliterate this memory. But Polly, is it easy to just shut out the memory from Kohli's point of view? Because as Harsha said, it was a personal bad game for him, the catches and the bat.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't had much to do with him, but he strikes me as a person who will be very motivated by things not going right, and he'll be determined. He's the kind of guy who comes back with a lot of determination. I think what you also take for granted is when you've been an international cricketer and you play as much cricket as the Indian team do, you almost go into autopilot at times, and you sift from series to series, from RPL to the next series, and you don't have to think about things. It just comes to you naturally. It's like just like an instinct inside of you. I think the fact that you go and sit at home for 6 months, no cricket on the go, all those things you have to regroup, you have to rethink about, and you have to process and work things out again. Just get your mind in the right place, understand what you aren't trying to do, and that may be where Kohli is. But we have no doubt. I mean, the class of the player will come back, and as I say, I think him and AB and Finch in particular, who have all captained their sides over the years in this T20 format, will have a bit of a think tank together. And I would expect them to come up with a really good strategy going forward. They're going to be shocked into action, and I think some team will have to watch out because they will bear the brunt of these not quality first two performances.
Very keen to know from you, Polly, actually. Let's go back. Let's assume this is Shaun Pollock of 99, 2000, 2001. You're at your prime as an international cricketer. Like Virat Kohli is in the prime of his career as an international cricketer. And there's suddenly 6 months gone. You're a fast bowler. You need rhythm more than the batsman does. What would you have done in these 5 months in the lockdown? How would you have sort of got ready for the season that's coming ahead?
Yeah, I think I would have given the first month off. I really would have just tried to refresh things and not try to think about it too much. Then you go into your normal strengthening and your exercise routines, get your core stability all strong. And then, as I would have been heading back into playing, I would have actually been watching some videos of myself in the times gone by, just to remind myself of my trigger movements, where I was getting into strong positions, mentally of what I had achieved and what I could achieve, and maybe areas where I need to improve on. But I mean, there's no substitute for time in the middle, is there? I mean, you always hear it. It's a bit of a cliche. We mention it in the commentary box all the time. But Kohli just needs to get into the crease and at some stage just go whack, 2 or 3 boundaries like we saw De Villiers do, and he'll feel like he's away again. It all comes rushing back to you very quickly. It's like getting on that bicycle. When you get first back on it, it might seem a little bit wobbly, but once you get the hang of it again, you're back to where you can be. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it's not long around the corner. Maybe just an extra net session as well, just to feel Batman ball for a little bit longer. All those different things can help, but it won't be long. I'm sure he'll be back to his best soon.